Supreme Chancellor J. Varick of the Ardelian Collective stared at the emergency transmission, with all four of his eyes widened in disbelief. The message was simple, desperate, and absolutely unprecedented. We require immediate assistance. The Kryvax swarm has breached our outer defenses. Millions already dead. Any aid welcome. Even the humans. The last word hung in the council chamber like a physical presence. No species in the Galactic Alliance had ever willingly requested human intervention. The bipedal Deathworlders were technically allies, but they were kept at arm's length. Their homeworld's brutal environment had forged them into something the rest of the galaxy found difficult to comprehend and impossible to control. The Zentari must be truly desperate, whispered Minister Thala, her luminescent tendrils quivering, to invite the human armada into their territory. Jorvrik's primary heart constricted. They don't understand what they're asking for. The humans won't simply help and leave, once unleashed. We have no choice, interrupted Admiral Pelvora, his carapace clicking with finality. The Kryvax will consume the Zentari and then continue their expansion. We need the humans. With great reluctance, J. Varick authorized the transmission to Earth's United Defense Command. The response came faster than anyone expected. Distress received. Relief fleet inbound. ET, 26 hours. Hold position. Only 26 hours to traverse half the galaxy. The Ardelians exchanged nervous glances. Human technology had advanced even further than their intelligence suggested. Captain Maya Rodriguez stood on the bridge of the UDC Thunderchild, lead vessel of humanity's 3RD expeditionary fleet. Behind her, 500 of Earth's most advanced warships, prepared to drop out of dimensional slip. Target system approaching, Captain, reported her navigation officer. Zentari home system. Heavy Kryvax presence detected. Rodriguez nodded, her face impassive. The Zentari had never been particularly friendly to humanity. Few species were. Earth's gravity, atmosphere, radiation levels, and biodiversity had produced humans who were, by galactic standards, unnaturally durable, aggressive, and adaptable. They had been labeled Deathworlders, a term meant as a scientific classification, but which had quickly become tinged with fear. All ships, combat formation Delta, she ordered. Deploy shock troops on my mark. Standard Deathworlder protocols. The fleet emerged from dimensional slip like a thunderbolt from a clear sky. The Kryvax, swarm a collective consciousness, controlling millions of drone ships, had never encountered humans in combat. They were about to. They're targeting civilian population centers, reported Tactical Officer Okonkwo. Estimated Zentari casualties, 13 million and climbing. Rodriguez's eyes narrowed. Not on my watch. All ships, weapons free. Shock troops deploy. Show them why you don't mess with Deathworlders. High Archon Zentaris watched from his emergency bunker as the human fleet engaged the Kryvax. What followed defied everything he thought he knew about warfare. Human ships didn't maintain safe distances or follow standard combat protocols. They drove straight into the heart of the swarm, weapons blazing from every angle. When their shields failed, they kept fighting. When their ships were damaged, they rammed them into larger Kryvax vessels. And the ground forces. The Archon shuddered as the live feeds showed human marines in powered armor leaping from drop pods. Where Zentari soldiers moved with careful precision, humans charged. Where Zentari troops sought cover, humans advanced. A single human soldier, wounded and separated from their unit, eliminated 17 Kryvax drones before reinforcements arrived. They're not fighting like a military, whispered his aide. They're fighting like something defending its territory, Zentaris finished. Like a cornered predator. 6 hours after arrival, the last Kryvax ship fell. The human losses was substantial, nearly 50 ships destroyed and thousands of casualties. But they had prevailed, where the combined Zentari fleet had crumbled. Captain Rodriguez stood before the Zentari High Council, still in her battle-scarred armor. The councillors kept a noticeable distance. "The Krivax swarm has been eliminated from your system," she reported factually. "We've established orbital defense platforms to prevent future incursions and deployed medical teams to assist with your wounded." We are grateful," Archon Zentaris said carefully, "but we did not anticipate such extreme measures." Rodriguez's expression didn't change. "You called Deathworlders for help, Archon. What exactly did you expect? Half measures? Will your fleet be departing soon?" a councillor asked hesitantly. "That depends," Rodriguez replied, meeting each alien gaze directly. "The Krivax attacked you because you were perceived as weak. They'll return unless deterred permanently. My fleet has authorization to establish a human military outpost in this sector." The council chamber erupted in alarmed chatter, but Rodriguez continued calmly. "You called for our help. Now you get all of us, our protection, our technology, our presence. That's the thing about Deathworlders, Archon. We don't do anything halfway." As the implications settled over the council, a simple truth became clear. In their desperation, they had not simply called for help, they had forever changed the galactic balance of power. The Deathworlders had arrived, and they would not be leaving.